On the eerie, fog-draped expanse of Blackthorn Isle, Ezra Huntington sat beneath a canopy of twisted, gnarled trees, sharpening his blade with a focused, almost ritualistic intensity. He was an imposing figure, his eyes gleaming with a madness that sent shivers down the spine of anyone unfortunate enough to catch his gaze. Huntington was no ordinary man. He was a predator, a madman who relished the thrill of the hunt, but not for animals. His prey, instead, were human beings. The latest guest on his island was a woman named Evelyn Shaw, a survivalist with a will of iron and a mind sharpened by years of enduring the harshest conditions Earth had to offer. She was dropped on the shore with nothing but the clothes on her back and the knowledge that her life depended on her ability to outwit and outlast the man who now pursued her. Shadows grew long as day turned to night, casting the forest in an oppressive darkness. Evelyn moved soundlessly through the underbrush, her senses heightened by the palpable danger that loomed around every corner. The island was a labyrinth of treacherous cliffs, dense forests, and vast open fields where the moonlight turned everything a spectral silver. As Evelyn navigated the terrain, she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, her skin prickling with an awareness that was almost tangible. Meanwhile, Huntington moved with a predatory grace, tracking her with an expertise that came from years of honing his craft. His connection to the island was symbiotic. He knew every rock, every hollow, every secret path like the back of his hand. His mind was a precise instrument of calculation and cruelty, driving him forward with a single, relentless purpose: to break his prey. As the hunt intensified, the psychological tension between hunter and hunted mounted. Each encounter was a fraught game of cat and mouse, with Evelyn using her wits and resourcefulness to set traps and create diversions, while Huntington adapted with a chilling, almost inhuman patience. The sounds of the island, the rustle of leaves, the distant caw of ravens, the crashing of waves against the rocky shore, became a symphony of impending doom. In the climax of the chase, Evelyn found herself cornered on a rocky outcropping overlooking the tumultuous sea. As Huntington closed in, his face twisted into a grotesque mask of anticipation. Evelyn's resolve hardened. With one final, desperate bid for freedom, she lunged at Huntington, using the momentum to send them both careening off the cliff's edge. The two figures plummeted into the abyss, swallowed by the churning waters below. The island returned to its eerie silence, the fog thickening like a shroud over its dark secrets. Somewhere, perhaps, another soul might find their way to Blackthorn Isle, but for now, the hunt was over, and the island was at peace once more.